This is my weekly reading wrap-up, and I had a banger of a week. 2 books were 5 stars, and they may be the best books I'm going to read in all of 2026. Mad Mabel just may be my favorite book of the year. This has a wonderful main character who is an elderly lady. There's a murder next door, and the police start investigating whether Mabel committed that murder. The best thing about this book is you're intrigued throughout the entire book while loving the characters so much. At the end, my mouth was on the floor. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I loved everything about this book, and if you're looking for a good mystery, a whodunit, and an emotional roller coaster, this is going to be the book for you come April. This is out on April 21st. I gave this book 5 stars. My second 5-star read of the week, Lisa Jules, It Could Have Been Her. The main character in this book was also a lovely woman. She's in her mid-50s. She is an amateur private investigator. She finds a dog on her estate. She goes to return the dog and she realizes that she's stumbled upon a house of horrors. I think this book might be a series because Jane was just a fabulous main character, and she starts at the end of this book a company called Trevelyan Sons with her wonderful stepson, and I wonder if there are going to be more adventures for us. This book was 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. It comes out in June. The third book I finished this week was Adrift by Will Dean. And if you want to hate somebody a lot, you should read this book. I was filled with rage. I wanted to kill the main character, but in the middle of the book, I wondered if the main character was really bad. The author of this book did a wonderful job of keeping you guessing. What's really awesome about this book is the psychological roller coaster that you're put on, trying to figure out if the person's ever going to realize what's going on, if it's really going on, and how it's going on. I would highly recommend this. I gave it 4 stars. My nonfiction read, which I'm doing with Lauren, is John Meacham, His Truth is Marching On. This is the story of John Lewis. I'm really enjoying it, although it's quite different than what I expected. I wanted this book to really dive deep into John Lewis's life, his feelings, his family, his character, what motivated him to do what he was going to do. But really what I'm getting is a history of 1950s to freedom marches in the South, about Jim Crow, about the nonviolent protests that were occurring and led by John Lewis. But I'm not really getting that deep dive into John Lewis and who he is and what motivated him that I was hoping for. The book I'm currently reading is The 7 Daughters of Dupree. So this is a historical fiction story of a family of women dating back to 1870 today. It starts with a midwife who is given her master's home when the master dies. This was very odd for 1870. She is raising a daughter named Emma, who is the daughter of the master of the house, but we don't know who the father is. This looks to be a journey, and I'm loving it so far. Those are my reads for the week, and I will keep you updated next week.